Hey everyone, this is Adventure 494. Welcome back to the stream. Today I'm on Twitch after installing the latest update on Microsoft Flight Simulator, which is the World Update 6, which gives you Germany, Austria and Switzerland. Yeah, I've been doing this Caribbean tour for the last months and I've not finished it, so I thought of maybe finishing it off. Got a few more flights to do. We are actually ended up in Guadeloupe, which is the Caribbean, a couple of weeks ago, and I'm also doing videos of this in my YouTube channel, Adventure 494. So today we are gonna proceed along. We got a few more flights to do. I'll show you the flight plan. This is the flight plan. The whole thing is going to be about 2,700 nautical miles, and we're going to end up in TNCB hopefully in the next couple of weeks. Okay, so today we are in Guadeloupe. We are gonna, but the main destination to go is actually TFFF, which is Martinique, which is the Aime Cesaire airport. But if we have time, we are going to proceed down to Barbados, which is the next destination in our quest to finish the Caribbean tour, which is using Skypark, right? So we should be finishing in Barbados if we have the time. Right, so let's proceed on. The aircraft of choice today is going to be the Cessna. Okay, so we got a Cessna. We're flying from TFFR to TFFF. I think it's going to be about 160 nautical miles, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, it shows here 130 nautical miles. It's going to take us about an hour 22 minutes, and the wind is coming from 4 knots coming from the westerly direction. Right, so let's get into the aircraft. Meanwhile, we can review our flight plan here. So as soon as the resume button comes on, we can click on it, and that is my new livery. I'm just testing around with the skills I've picked up from watching some YouTube videos. It's going to be a work in progress. I'm going to change the livery as we go along because I'm not too happy with what I have at the moment. Right, so let's start the aircraft up and start this engine up. Fuel selectors to on, prop to full, and parking brakes are on. Switch on our battery. Strobe goes on. Fuel pump on. Starter on. And condition lever to the middle. So we should wait for 56 on the NG, or if it goes into the green zone. If it goes into the green zone, and we should be able to switch off the pumps, like 52, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Cool. Alright, starter goes off, pumps to normal. Alright, cool, good start. Let's set our altitude. The next airport is not going to be that far away, so I'm going to set this to about just 2,000 feet. And we're gonna do a FLC of 110. If you look at this new NXI now, it gives you your climb rate and also your rotation speed, which is 17 knots. So let's set the climb rate to 110. That's the best climb rate. X is best climb angle. G is best glide rate, 95 knots. Okay. Standby power is in up. Let's try and do that. It's gone. Okay. Looks like we are good to start taxi to runway. We're gonna take off from runway. Wind is coming from the west, so the best runway to take off will be from runway 30 there. I'm thinking, yep, runway 30. And we'll turn around and head down towards the south. Parking brakes are off. Taxi lights are on. I don't know why these vehicles are always on the taxiways. Let's put on the transponder to out. Switch on our landing lights and let's go. Okay, rolling. Speed of life 40 knots, 50, 60 and 70 knots. The city of Guadeloupe there. Climbing 110 knots, 10 knots up to 2,000 feet. We should be heading down to Galante here, the heading of 163. We'll do a touch and go in the Galante Airport and we'll proceed to the next island, Dominica. Airport is coming up and 10 nautical miles. It's runway 09. Landing lights on, fuel ignition lever to full, prop to full. Airport is coming up. Up. Let's have a look where we're supposed to go next. There's a nice waypoint here. We should go and visit. Reminds me I need to start my BushTalk radio. Hampstead in village of northeastern Dominica.
Few people have even heard of the tiny tropical island of Dominica, let alone its most hidden beach, despite its use as a filming location for the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. But Hampstead defies Antilles' expectations. Instead of white sand shores and pastel-hued hotel behemoths, there are black sands, primordial rainforests, and a freshwater river that meets the sea. The best way to reach its remote shoreline on Batibu Bay is aboard a 4x4, but you can also hike the short distance from the main road to have the turquoise waves all to yourself.
This is where they shot the Caribbean movies, I mean the Pirates of the Caribbean. Interesting. So let's go back to destination.
Located La Trinité, Martinique, La Caravelle Lighthouse sits at the end of the peninsula of La Caravelle, in the heart of a natural reserve, the Regional Natural Park of Martinique. Towering more than 160 meters above sea level, atop a basalt peak, it is considered the highest lighthouse of France. Commissioned in the second half of the 19th century, in 1861, and automated in the 1970s, it comes in the form of a small square turret and stone rubble painted red brick. It is the oldest of the 4 lighthouses in Martinique. Feet. Alrighty, autopilot off. Let's do 25 degrees flaps. Idle. Okay, full power. The Battle of Diamond Rock took place between 31 May and the 2nd of June 1805 during the Napoleonic Wars. It was an attempt by Franco-Spanish force dispatched under Captain Julien Cosmau to retake Diamond Rock, at the entrance to the bay leading to Fort de France, from the British forces that had occupied it over a year before. The French in Martinique had been unable to oust the defenders from the strategically important rock, and the British garrison was able to control access to Fort de France Bay, firing on ships attempting to enter it with guns they had placed on the cliffs. The arrival of a large combined Franco-Spanish fleet in May changed the strategic situation. The French commander, Pierre de Villeneuve, had vague orders to attack British possessions in the Caribbean, but instead waited at Martinique for clearer instructions. He was finally persuaded to authorize an assault on the British position, and a Franco-Spanish flotilla was dispatched to storm the rock. Already short of water, the defenders held on in the summit for several days, while the French, who had neglected to bring scaling ladders, could make little headway. The British, short of both water and ammunition, eventually negotiated the surrender of the rock after several days under fire. As Diamond Rock was legally considered a Royal Navy vessel, and the commander was legally captain of it, after repatriation, he was tried by court-martial, but was honorably acquitted.
The highest peak is about 900 feet here, so with 2,000 feet we should be okay. George F. Charles coming up. So we're going to hit for runway 27. Oh, let's do runway. Yeah, 27. Airport is visual. Let's switch autopilot off and start descending. Flaps 20. Flaps 30. Power. Flaps 20. Let's go. Heading down to Pittons. There's a BushTalk Radio POI there.
The Pitons are two mountainous volcanic plugs, volcanic spires, located in St. Lucia. Gros Piton is 798.25 meters high, and Petit Piton is 743 meters high. They are linked by the Piton-Metan Ridge. The Pitons are located near the towns of Soufriere, St. Lucia, Soufriere and Choiseul, Port Choiseul on the southwestern coast of the island. The Pitons are located on either side of the Jalousie Bay. Coral reefs cover almost 60% of the site's marine area. The dominant terrestrial vegetation is tropical moist forest grading to subtropical wet forest, with small areas of dry forest and wet elfin woodland on the summits.
Right, let's do a touch and go in Hewanorra Airport. Pilot off. Descending. Flaps 30. Full power and 70 knots. Rotate and 70 knots. Rotate. And heading straight to Barbados now. So Barbados is going to be our final destination for today. Alright, we are on the final approach to Barbados. The TBPB Airport, Tango Bravo, Papa Bravo. Runway's visual. Let's bring the speed down to 20 knots. We have runway in sight and flaps 10. Take off the autopilot. It's going to be our final destination for today, and in the next stream we will continue down south to the north of South America. For those who are watching this on YouTube, thank you for joining me in this video. I will appreciate if you can like and subscribe the channel, and I will see you at the next destination.
It is hard to resist cause I need you, and it's hard to be here cause I believe you. Hold me tight, holding on tonight. Golden copper, no get to your clean and proper. Way I move, I know we can love her. You gonna me on your mind forever, ever. Thanks baby, turn it down like a sweet and ready. Go slow, keep it nice and steady. Know that you've been keeping patience. Too bad I've been sticking on your mind. I know you like it how I rock it from behind. I know you stranger, how you taking all my time. Left, right, can you took it all night. Too bad I've been sticking on your mind. I know you like it how I rock it from behind. I know you stranger, how you taking all my time.
So looks we are here. Thanks for joining me again. I hope to see you in the next stream, next video. And this is Adventure 494 signing off. Bye bye.
Take it all night.